Chinese seafood processing markets remain mixed, with groundfish showing divergent trends while wild salmon markets continue to strengthen. Our recommendation is to look beyond the headline price trends, as several key species are beginning to diverge, creating both procurement risks and buying opportunities highlighted in this report. Pacific cod remains one of the tightest whitefish markets, supported by limited longline supply and historically high raw material prices. Russian longline fish is trading around $9,000 per metric ton, while U.S. material is approaching $10,000 per metric ton. Finished loins remain stable near $7 per pound FOB China, and migas continues to command over $10,000 per metric ton due to extremely limited availability. Atlantic cod continues to soften as raw material prices decline, with Russian product now below $9,000 per metric ton and Norwegian pricing falling by more than $1,000 per metric ton over the past month. Buyer interest remains cautious despite the lower prices. Haddock also remains weak, with Norwegian raw material around $8,000 per metric ton and Russian product in the mid-7,000s per metric ton, as processors report comfortable inventories and little interest in additional purchases. Pollock remains fundamentally tight despite earlier price corrections. Russian raw material continues to trade above $2,000 per metric ton, while U.S. offers remain largely unavailable. Finished fillets continue to hold around $2 per pound FOB China, and migas remains elevated at over $5,000 per metric ton. Pacific halibut remains exceptionally tight, with no new Russian offers reported and the last market indication holding near $15.50 per kilogram. Pricing continues to be dictated by raw material availability. Wild salmon markets continue to strengthen. Pink salmon remains extremely tight, with Russian offers around $7,000 per metric ton and virtually no U.S. raw material available. Chum salmon has also moved higher, with Russian offers near $8,000 per metric ton and U.S. prices approaching $4 per pound, although buyer resistance is increasing. Sockeye salmon continues to trend higher as the season progresses, with Russian raw material reaching $10 to $11.50 per kilogram depending on size, and U.S. material around $7 per pound. Overall, premium species including Pacific cod, pollock, Pacific halibut, and wild salmon remain constrained by limited raw material supply and elevated prices. Our recommendation is to secure coverage early, as supply is expected to remain tight and pricing firm in the near term. Conversely, Atlantic cod and haddock continue to soften as demand eases and inventories improve, creating opportunities for buyers to purchase selectively or delay larger commitments in anticipation of further price weakness. Check our LinkedIn, Facebook, and X accounts for many midweek updates. And if you're not already, be sure to subscribe to our 3-Minute Market Insight to stay tuned into all seafood market updates. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This has been Ryan, reminding you to buy smart and eat more seafood.